morning. Happy Sabbath. It's a beautiful day. My name is Kara Crispins, and I'm happy to be welcoming you this morning. I want to bring your attention to your bulletin. Oh, and don't want to forget the people online viewing us today. Welcome to you as well. Bringing your attention to the bulletin, there's a little tear-off portion, and if you have never utilized this before, it is for you to give us feedback, comments, questions about getting involved in our ministries, what we have here, and also prayer requests. We want to pray for you. We want to support you. You can drop those off at the Welcome Center in the lobby. Maybe you have been hearing, we have been hearing for weeks about the Idaho Sunshine or ID Sunshine, something that's within my wheelhouse since I am a nurse in the medical field. It is a free medical fair that has been going on. They've completed 2 days so far and have been serving nearly 500 community members, people in the area, with 240 volunteers, with several volunteers and dentists right from our own church family. So check out our Facebook page so that you can view a news clip by KXLY and watch for further reports on this wonderful ministry that's going on. Today, our offering is for a local church budget. You know what that is. It keeps our lights on and our heat and all the repairs and things. So we ask that you give, and you have offering boxes in the back, and you can also give online at cdaadventist.org. Announcements are pretty short this morning, so my wish for you is that you get a heartfelt message to you from our pastor today, just to feed your heart that God has a plan for us, and it's for peace and for joy and love in this life, and that we will not have to worry much longer. I also, at this time, would like to invite the children up. As you come up, don't forget to gather your dollars for LCA Academy, as we have a children's story told by LCA's first grade teacher, Monique Simpson.
Good morning. I am so glad to see all of you. Now, do I sound like everybody here? Do I? No! You know what? I grew up in a place far, far away in a country called South Africa. And you know what? In South Africa, everything is super expensive. But my parents was like, ooh, we love children, so we gotta have a ton of them. So they had 3 children, and you know what they said? We're going to teach them how to make choices for themselves. So one day, my brother, his name is Michael, and he was about to have a birthday. But you know what he wanted for his birthday? He wanted a super spiffy bike. And I borrowed this bike here because it is an awesome spiffy bike. And it almost looked like this one. And he was looking at this bike in the toy store window. And he walked by that window every day. He was like, on his way to school, and he was like, red. Then he would come back from school and be like, oh, look at those tires. My bike doesn't look like that. And then he would like, ooh, yeah. Oh, see those handlebars? And the bike in the window had an extra set of bars right there on the end where you could totally have one of your sisters stand up and drive as fast as you can and see when they can't fall off. And then he would come back from school again, and he'd stop at the window and he'd be like, It had this extra part that you could put your suitcase on, and you didn't even have to carry it on your bag. Yes. And he was like, so he came to my parents and he was like, hey, I need this bike for my birthday. And my dad said to him, you know what, buddy? I would love to buy you that bike for your birthday, but it is a little bit too expensive. So let's go on a deal. You guys know what's a deal? You do something, I do something, that kind of thing. All right, so my dad told him, Michael, if you can get half the money for the bike, we will give you the other half for your birthday, and you can buy the bike. So my brother, he's a smart guy. You know what he did? He went to his friend down the street and he said, Raymond, my dad said that if I can get half the money for the bike, he will give me the other half. And you know what Raymond said? Raymond said, let's do it together. I will help you. You know, that farmer down the road, he is about to start harvesting lemons. And lemons isn't that hard to harvest. It's like apples. All you got to do is push, twist, pull. Does that seem hard? No. We can do it together. And you know what? The farmer Frank, he's going to pay us per hour, not by bushel. So it wasn't per basket. You just put it in as much as you can, and he's going to give us money. And my brother was like, Raymond, you old guy, you are so smart, let's do it. So, on Monday, Raymond and my brother, Michael, went down to the farmer, and Farmer Frank said, sure, guys, line it up, and you can go on with the workers, and if they say that you guys, I will check in and see if you guys are working, and if you do, I will pay you come Friday. So you know what? My brother and Raymond, they joined a group there, and they started plucking, and they twisted, and they pulled, and they twisted, pushed, and pulled, and they twisted, and pushed, and pulled, just like the apples. But this was hard work, man. By lunch, they were super, super sweaty and tired, and they drank so much water. And my brother saw this thing, and he was like, it's lunchtime. Let's go find a quiet spot to go and sit. So you know what? As they were going to the orchard where they pick all the lemons, you know what they saw? There was a big barn, and behind the barn was all these big stacks of hay bales. And so he said, come on, Raymond, let's go sit where they have